Good afternoon. Today we're going to be doing an application with L'Oreal's INOA. INOA stands for Innovation No Ammonia Hair Color. We're working on our lovely guest here. She has a natural level 4. She has INOA on her hair right now, about 4 applications. You can see her natural level 4. She is about 45-ish% non-pigmented hair. She gets wonderful coverage with INOA. And today we're going to create a dimensional redhead. She looks fantastic as a red. We're also going to balance out the discoloration on her mid-links and ends. So today we're going to use 6.46 with INOA. So it's a level 6 copper red. When working with INOA for gray coverage, you can use your target shade for up to 70% white hair. If you have more than 70%, you need to mix with a natural series, equal parts. With INOA, you have a 3-component system: oleo gel, developer, and colorants. With traditional permanent hair color, you have a 2-component system: developers and colorants. The oleo gel is the driver within INOA. It delivers the colorants and the developer into the cortex of the hair. INOA is the first permanent hair color line to remove ammonia, still deliver lift and up to 100% coverage on white with the use of MEA. The MEA percent in INOA is the same that is found in traditional demi-permanent hair colors. So you can see as a colorist, I'm still using my 4 quads. I'm working in the front section because she's the most white in the front. Nice fine sections. Making sure that each section, you can read through each section. If it's too thick, you could get spotty hair color, coverage of white, not 100%, nor lifting ability. So I'm going to finish this application throughout my lovely guest's retouch, and then we're going to go ahead and create some dimension through her mid-links and ends. So we have finished our INOA application. INOA is going to sit and process for a full 35 minutes, and as you can see on her hair, after we do the application of INOA, we go back with a flat brush, color brush, for an example, just like this brush here, and we lay the hair flat. And the reason why we choose to do that is with INOA, to get up to 100% coverage of white, you lay the hair flat after your application. So you see perfectly around her front hairline, it's laying flat. And then now I have already started with dimensional highlighting for our lovely guest. It's called American Balayage, and we are choosing to use 3 different reds. We are using 90R in Color Fusion, 90R with 20 vol. 9 is the level, O is for orange, and R is for red. We are putting on a level 6, 5.5, 6, so it's going to achieve about up to 1 level of brightness. We're not really looking for lightness, we're looking for the brightness of the result of 90R. Our second color is Color Touch 5/4, which is a deposit of a level 5, and the overall tone value is a red. We also added the additive of 0/45 for the intense vibrancy at a level 5. Our third low light is Vivid Copper Blonde by Joico. It's a level 7, mixed equal parts with the activator. And we're going to slice, and you can go ahead and watch me do a few slices. And then once we're all finished, we're going to go ahead and refresh with Colorants 8K, mixed equal parts with their activator. So as you can see, we've already placed some foils. There's no particular application. When you're doing your dimensional, you want to pick up a section of hair, look, see what it's lacking, and what do you want to introduce to that section. To me, it looks like it needs some more vibrancy. So we're going to slice right here, and we're going to use the Vivid Copper Blonde to create some more warm tones. And because we're doing the American Balayage, you're not going to fold the hair. You're going to leave it in its natural state. Now we're going to look, see what we want to do. Let's go ahead and add the 5-4 here to create some richness. What you're wanting to do is just create a palette of beautiful reds. You don't want to see where you've created the copper, where you've created the cool red. You want it to all blend and be very pretty. This one here, we're going to go ahead right through here. You can see this is lighter, this is darker. We're going to go right here, pick up this section, and do 9OR with 20 vol. Remembering we're only going to create about maybe up to 1 level of lift. But our result is brightness. Nice and saturated. Fold it in half. Pull up our next section. You can see I'm not following a pattern. What we're doing is picking up that hair. What is it lacking? Here it looks nice and bright. So let's put some depth right in there. So the depth, we're using 5/4 with 045. In Wella, the 4 is a red. So we're doing the cooler red here. In the Joico line, we're doing more of the warmer reds, the orange and the yellows. And again, in between the foils, we're going to use Colorants 8K, which is copper. Right through here. It's lacking something. What is it lacking? If you look through the regrowth, we're going to have that 6.46. It's light and bright here and dark on the ends. So let's go ahead and fix that mid area by creating more depth. We're not taking it all the way to the ends. If we did that, we'd still have darker ends than we would the mid lengths. Okay, what are we lacking here? This is actually nice and pretty. Let's enhance it with the Vivid Copper Blonde. So you can see when you're doing dimensional, it's not about, okay, you're going to do one warm red up against 2 cool reds. When you pick up the hair, you see what it's missing, and that's what you place in there. And you can see I'm really working on diagonals. This one needs to be nice and bright. It's too browned out. Strong diagonal. So when your guest is walking away from you, you're not going to see this big strong piece because you're not placing it on a horizontal or a vertical. You're placing this foil on a diagonal to create movement within the hair. So we just put a bright one underneath, the 9OR, so we're going to take it to about a 7. What do we want to put here? Let's layer it right on top of the 5/4 in Color Touch. Always think about hair color as, what are you putting on the fabric? What does it need? What is it lacking?